I really like cycling. I just really struggle to find a good route that fits in with my routine. I take my daughter Charlotte to school in the morning along a route that I know really well. It's about a 10-minute cycle. I'd really like to cycle to work, but there's a big junction in the way. It's much easier to go home, drop my bike off and get back on the tube.
Every day in London, 500,000 journeys are made by bicycle, and that's something we should be incredibly proud of. The more people cycle, the cleaner and quieter the city is, and the healthier we all are. Those 500,000 journeys represent a huge increase in recent years, and that's primarily down to one thing: cycle routes. Cycle routes are proven to make cycling safer, and when cycling is safer, more people do it. Over the last decade, through the National Cycle Network, Sustrans has helped create thousands of miles of cycle paths. But in London there are still too many gaps in the network. Too often paths peter out, and when this happens, people are discouraged from making everyday journeys. It doesn't need to be this way. Cycling is getting ever more popular, and this year we've had the amazing added spur of the Olympic cycling team. It's been a great year for cycling, and it's been a great year for London. But if we want it to be a great year for cycling in London, we have to do a lot more.
So we live up in northeast London and spend a lot of time cycling in Epping Forest and down the Lee Valley. And it's really pleasant, really nice routes, but to get there you have to cross a bunch of big barriers like a busy roundabout and major roads. I can't let my kids cycle over those, so often we have to pop the bikes in the back of the car, which is a big shame.
We need to create a network which connects all the places we visit. Work, shop, the kids' schools, everything. That way cycling can become a part of all our lives. If you look around the world, London has some catching up to do. But we're not asking London to follow the leader, we're asking London to be the leader. We're saying, let's build the biggest city cycle network in the world. Pie in the sky? Not at all. With funding of £10 million a year for 8 years, Sustrans could build 1,000 kilometres of cycle routes in London by 2020. Think about that, 1,000 extra kilometres of cycle routes. It's a clearly costed, achievable plan that would change the city and make it the best place in the world to be a cyclist. For any ambitious mayor, that's a no-brainer.
If I could go everywhere in London on a cycle route, that would be brilliant. Wouldn't think about it, just get straight on my bike, go from A to B, and it would just be no question in my mind whatsoever.
Join a campaign to make London the greatest city in the world for cycling. Go to sustrans.org.uk/Connect London and show your support. Don't be quiet, the time is now.